Throughout this series, we have audited your circle, selected your partners, and pruned the liabilities. Now, we reach the final stage of the relational architecture, the sovereign network. In popular culture, an echo chamber is considered a weakness, a place where people go to avoid the truth. But for the wealth architect, an echo chamber is a mechanical necessity. If you want to maintain the machine-like grind, you cannot afford to have static in your environment. You need a network that echoes your own standard of excellence back to you. You need a sovereign network. The first principle is the signal-to-noise ratio. The average person's social network is a chaotic mix of conflicting data. They hear about growth from one friend and settling down from another. They see ambition in one circle and envy in the next. This creates cognitive friction. Every time you encounter a node that doesn't align with your trajectory, your brain has to expend energy processing and rejecting that data. The sovereign network is a system where the noise is zero. Every node you interact with, every mentor, peer, and partner is optimized for the mission. You aren't avoiding the truth, you are avoiding distraction. Next, we address algorithmic curating. Most people are passive recipients of their social feeds and their local environment. The 1% are aggressive curators. You must treat your physical and digital networks as an algorithm that you control. If a piece of content or a person's status update does not trigger a resilience and momentum response, it is a system leak. The sovereign network requires you to follow only those who are further along the path than you are. You want an environment where average is redefined to mean high performance. If everyone in your echo chamber is making 7 figures, your subconscious accepts that as the baseline reality. Then there is the resonance factor. When you surround yourself with individuals who operate at the same frequency of discipline, you benefit from social entrainment. Just as 2 clocks on a wall will eventually sync their pendulums, your habits will sync with the habits of your sovereign network. In this environment, you don't need motivation because the collective momentum of the network carries you forward. You aren't fighting the current, you are the current. This is the ultimate defensive measure against burnout. The psychology of the 1% in this finale is strategic isolation. To build a sovereign network, you must be willing to be invisible to the general public. You don't need likes from the masses, you need verification from the elite. You stop looking for validation from people who don't understand the architecture. Your echo chamber becomes a high-pressure chamber where ideas are refined, assets are shared, and the mission is the only metric that matters. You are building a private civilization of high-performance nodes. To finalize your sovereign network, you must execute the network seal. First, mute or unfollow every source of data that creates doubt or distraction. Second, proactively reach out to 3 high-output nodes that intimidate you and offer them utility. Third, commit to the sovereign silence. Stop sharing your plans with those outside the network. Let the results be the only data they receive. You are now running a closed-loop system of success. The relational architecture is now complete. You have moved from a person with friends to an architect with a sovereign infrastructure. The machine is now supported by a network that is as resilient and focused as the person who built it. Audit the frequency, curate the data, seal the network. The grind is a lonely path until you build the world you want to live in. If you are ready to stop being a product of your environment and start being the architect of your reality, subscribe. The machine is running. We will see you in the next series.